Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Ole Miss Rebels. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Coach Marcus Freeman told me before the game, this is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the Rebels will kick this away to get us going here. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Dropping back, it's Carr. Catch made on the right side. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking for a gap, it's Williams. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaking free on the right. Tackle made after a big gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, those plays can be so frustrating as a quarterback. You read the defense really well, get to the check down, throw it to the back, and he just drops it on the outside. That's when your leadership has to come out. As a QB, go up to him and say, hey, shake it off. I'm coming right back to you.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Oh, that one's picked off. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball on the first drive of the game.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Same tailback, another carry.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football. He's after the...
It's caught. He's breaking free. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got an opening here. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So as we reach the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiencies, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To the air, it's Carr. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incomplete.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A deep shot for the score. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Over the middle. It's Lacey. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got a crease. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hack as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
Grab down the middle. It's Odom. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen. But what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On first down, it's play action. First play, taking a deep shot. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Chris, in these big environments and these big games, it's usually about the plays that are made that determine a game. But this one is about a play that is not made. I think we're going to be thinking about this one the rest of the day.
And this one is caught. Breaking tackles and going. Breaking free, end zone ahead.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Looking to scramble. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfect.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Trying to find room. It's Lacy. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Took contact on the throw. And is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well. Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it, and that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's fourth down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Bringing pressure. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. It goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball right near the 15.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here, lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it in the open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful within the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting in the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I tell you what, this guy is a menace in the middle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. They'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Breaking tackles. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Inside the 25. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick dart to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Coming after him. Quick throw complete to the tight end. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Using his legs. It's Riley. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Tide. They are pouring it on now. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ole Miss Rebels. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. This conference matchup between two teams that do not like each other very much is a great way to get things started here in the conference. I'll keep you posted on the energy and atmosphere at the half. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
This is such a low percentage play. I got to tell you, Chris, I hate this call because now listen to this crowd. This place is going berserk.
The offense starts with a short field. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the sticks. It's Lacey. Touchdown, Rebels. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Ole Miss 7, Texas.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Looking for some space. It's Smothers. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. On the run, it's Smothers. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Sticking with the running game. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that. Chris, the modern running back has got to be able to catch it out of the backfield here. He's got to improve his ability to do that on the outside. This is just a clear drop.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we knew that they were going to try to establish the run game and get this running back in a rhythm early, and they're able to do this on the first series. Get him the ball several times. Now he's able to find the end zone. I tell you, that offensive line has got to feel proud about what they did here early, establishing the physical nature of that run game. Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is the way for the defense to make a mark on this game, in particular early here in the first quarter. Great job by the defender. He steps in front. Now he's going the other direction. And now this offense is going to be reeling.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to make it. Big stop by the defense, and still a 5-point game. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, you can see the great connection this tight end and quarterback have. And I got to tell you, a great tight end, it's like a warm blanket for a quarterback. Their matchup is always so favorable. It's a big target. They can run, soft hands. And if you've got one, target it. And they're doing that here on the corner route. Beautiful job.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. And out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense in hurry-up mode. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacy. Breaks free, and he might be gone. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. And here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat. And here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
And the field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's going to hand this off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Ole Miss will call their third and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
I can't believe he actually caught it. You can go your whole career as an offensive football player and not be involved in a successful Hail Mary. And here they're able to complete it. My goodness, it's like Doug Flutie or Cordell Stewart walked onto the field.
And he gets into the end zone, so 2 more points on the board just before halftime. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And the Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Boy, that can be a risky play trying to get the ball to the wide receiver. If you get upfield as a defender, you can generally stop that. But they're able to control the edge, and he's into the end zone, and that 2-point conversion is good.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, That's just a punch in the gut for this offense. They have the exact right play call. It's a good route and a beautiful ball, and he just drops it. Those are the types of plays you're going to remember late in this game. You've got to connect when it's there, and that was a dagger waiting to happen, and they can't pull it in.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Rebels. An explosive play to the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes the pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by this secondary covering up those easy, quick throws.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. To throw, it's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He lets it rip. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Heading for the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Dump off caught by the running back. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, you know they trust their quarterback. It's 1st and goal. You're at the 1-yard line. He's still throwing the ball. Tight window throw, but this is what makes him so good. Good decision, good ball, touchdown offense.
Back to the end zone. They say he did not get his foot down. Incomplete. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. On the run, it's Brown. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Can he make it to the marker?
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Did not make 1st down yardage, a huge turnover on downs. They did not make it short on 4th down. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield, and there's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him not trying to force that pitch.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Odom. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. On the ground, it's Lacey. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And the 4th down attempt comes up short. Pre-snap motion from the offense. QB keeper all the way. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The sure hands. It's Coleman. He's got space. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
2nd down after the incompletion. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. A gift for the defense. 5-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 5. Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Ball handed off. Running with purpose. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find some room. It's Smothers. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas. He barrels into the end zone. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Ole Miss Rebels. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. Anytime the Big Ten takes on the SEC, it is more than just about this game. It is about bragging rights and who is the most dominant conference. We'll find out today, guys. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the option play. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and management. It's not about moving the chains. When I watch tape of this team, this is one thing that sticks out. It's their timing and execution in the pass game. It looks like a simple curl, but it's thrown right on time. The route is perfect, and it's a first down.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the Rebels moving quickly down the field here.
This coaching staff is doing a nice job here, Chris. They recognize that the defense is not getting upfield, so they can seal the edge and get the touch pass on the outside, and they're able to get the line to gain and create a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
886 bouncing. 886 bouncing.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Rebels looking to cash in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, when I see these wrinkles on the first drive of the game, I can't help but credit the defensive coordinator, that defensive staff, because the game plan is already working. They get that guy, and he's in a position to make a...
Oh, he's got open space. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. He runs it into the end zone. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. You have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. On the ground, it's Jackson. They start tonight with a run, but it's stuffed for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Buckeyes churn out another first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up.
Looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Finally able to make the tackle, but that's a huge gain here as they grab momentum, wrapping up the first quarter. And it's Ole Miss in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They cap the drive with 6 points.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Break, break.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down.
These are those type of plays that don't really show up in the stat sheet, but I can tell you right now, they make life so much easier on the quarterback and the play caller, and maybe more specifically the offensive line. They're creating a manageable third down.
Season opening. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Rebels. Too much speed for the defense.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback as he breaks contain on this scramble. He sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
Here we go. Ready?
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. And first down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver wide open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Man, defensively, their leverage is all wrong. You got to expect a slant right there, and they just gave him that inside angle. This defense has got to do a better job of aligning properly and taking away the routes that they know are coming.
The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open.
This is exactly what makes this guy so special. You see the speed. He's such a threat once he breaks contain. He's on the scramble. The defense has to respect that. And yet he keeps his eyes down the field, and he's able to get a big completion for a touchdown. This is a great player, and he puts the defense in conflict, and he does it here for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Odom. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The attempt from 47 yards. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Nice grab. It's Smith. Breaking into the clear. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
And the pressure's on. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Lacy. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, anytime there's a failure on fourth down, it's easy to second-guess the decision to go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward. The play plays that you could make. The details of what you need to do from this point moving forward, if you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
They'll hand it off. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. And this quarterback shows why he is so hard to stop. Dynamic talent. He turns a broken play into a big touchdown run.
And, Chris, this is so frustrating as a defense because the coverage was sound. There's nowhere to go with the football. But because they weren't sound in their rush lanes, this quarterback was able to get outside and then shows you that athleticism. He is such a good player. And as soon as he had a little bit of space, he took advantage for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Incompletion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The ball is picked off. He could go across the 40. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. To throw, it's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always
taken a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Now he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Looking for a man. Off target and incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
It's a shotgun run call. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
That's a great run on 3rd down, and this defense was...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact at the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about. Well, I love the execution. Getting the 1st down, that's obviously huge. Let's stay in bounds. Keep this clock rolling. This defense is desperate to get off the field.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Chewing clock with the running game. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The absolute best way to stop these option plays is with hard edges. There's nowhere to go on the outside. You can't get the ball on the outside, and these hard edges continue to make life difficult on this offense. It's keeping the ball in the middle part of the field, and then the pursuit is right there. This defense has done such a good job. That is a sound
touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Wow, I didn't expect them to go with the run there on a longer 3rd and goal situation. I think they were probably willing to go for it on 4th down. That's why you would run it.
Welcome to the Alamo Dome. It's the UCLA Bruins against the UTSA Roadrunners. And the Roadrunners will kick this away to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense fly into the ball. They'll drop him for a loss on the first play of the game.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Moves out of the pocket, fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Open field, and he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Roadrunners. This home crowd is in a frenzy. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the Jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
And he runs it in to put them up by a point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Roadrunners come to the line in a hurry up. They'll ride the back again here.
Well, this is all set up because they're playing assignment football. There is nowhere to go for this running back, so he's just got to continue to move outside. And as he gets linear and starts to move sideways, now it's about pursuit. Watch the defense in pursuit. They get behind the line of scrimmage, and they're able to create a negative play. That is just perfect defense.
The Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. Heading left after the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
Chris, to me, it's 4-down territory. You've got 2 snaps to get this ball in the end zone. I like going right back at him with another run play, knowing that you're going to go for it on 4th down.
A play action, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that previous play. The throw, it's Iamaleava. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do. I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. It's UCLA with the lead now. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here comes the rush. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That might be the spark that this defense needs. They're down in this ball game, really haven't had a ton of success, and right after that explosive play, they're able to get to the quarterback. Let's see if they can build on that success, Chris, and continue to get stops, try to get the ball back for their offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
Critical critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. He fires downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll test the right side here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on second and third down. Great call from that coordinator.
He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
Tight end goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got space.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights through the tackle. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. They'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They'll go hurry up here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Will not be brought down. Can't quite get there. They'll spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Fires it down the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Hand off to the right side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Donald. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Powers into the end zone.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
Automatic in the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a solid run, good for 1st down yardage. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Ian Maliava. Quick throw to his receiver. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Bruins.
That is a massive score for this group and really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackle at the 5-yard line. The coverage team makes him pay for that decision. This will likely be the last play of the half. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's got room to run. Look out. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Bruins will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Movement here from the tight end. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Got an opening here. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Play action here on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Donald. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on 1st down. Defense is able to do it here.
They're going to run it. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I love the beginning of this drive. Another 1st down right there, another quality run, and now they've got something going. Listen, when you've got a drive like this as a quarterback, you just get in there and continue to motivate your guys because it seems like everything is at their disposal. The line's doing a nice job. I bet you they're going to get to the passing game pretty quickly.
Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. And the Roadrunners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Hands off to the left. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And the Roadrunners will have 1st and 10 here. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. And in 1st down, right back to the running game. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So UTSA has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Leaning on the run game here late. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Barrels into the end zone.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here.
That keeps the score. UTSA 27.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. To the air. It's Iamaleava. He's looking deep down the middle. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked